Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Diane Vilano here from Fitness St. Pete and Tierra Verde Fitness. So tonight I want to talk to you. I want to give you a few tips and a few strategies to get through Valentine's week with your goals intact so you can enjoy the week, enjoy your loved one, show appreciation for your significant other without having it completely derail your fitness efforts. So I've got 3 tips and 5 non-food gifts for you, plus my 5 member approved, actually they're member favorite recipes, so that you can enjoy chocolate delicacies and Valentine's Day foods and snacks without completely going off the rails. So I'm going to give people a few minutes to get notified that we are live, and while I'm doing that, I want to give a shout out to Diane, Marianne, and Joanne from our North Shore session who hit the 30-pound club this past couple of weeks, and that's pretty awesome. So these 3 ladies dropped 30 pounds, have kept it off, have not gained weight, and have achieved goals they didn't ever think they could. So say, like, for instance, Diane is exercising for the first time in over a decade without pain. She is looking and feeling amazing. We've got Marianne, who for the first time in her life has not only dropped 30 pounds, but she's kept it off and she's worked out for a full year without ever missing a week. So, I mean, she's part of the 5%. So is Diane. And then we've got Joanne, who came in and not only dropped 30 pounds, despite an insanely crazy travel schedule with work and event schedule with work, but she's reduced a bunch of aches and pains and she's completely reshaped her body. So be sure that you stay tuned, because I'm going to have their 3 inspiring stories in full coming up in the next month. So while we're waiting for people to get notified we're live and hop on, in case you don't know who we are, I'm Diane Vilano, Chief Motivator here at Fitness St. Pete and Tierra Verde Fitness, and I'm really proud to say that we've got St. Pete and Tierra Verde's only fitness community exclusively for over 50 bodies with old injuries and aches and pains, back pain, neck pain, knee pain, torn rotator cuffs, you name it, we can fix you while we get you into shape. So that's something that I'm super excited about and really, really proud of, because in the last 2 years, we've become known as that place you go when you've tried everything else and nothing else has worked. So yeah, so that's who I am, that's who we are. Shout out, congratulations to Diane, Joanne, and Marianne. No, I didn't plan that, for some amazing accomplishments and hitting the 30-pound club. So yeah, so over this past week, and usually around this time of year for the last 23 years, the topic of conversation is usually about planning out the week around Valentine's Day so we can enjoy it and everything that it stands for without completely sacrificing weight loss and fitness goals. So one of the things that tends to happen is, I don't know, hopefully you're part of the 25% that's still working out and headed towards your fitness goals, but a lot of people, most people, I think they said something like 25% quit within the first 2 weeks, and then I can't remember the exact number, but I know by week 6, which was last week's Super Bowl, fewer than 50% of people who started a New Year's resolution to lose weight or to get healthy quit. Like I said last week, I'm fairly certain part of that has to do with Super Bowl, because it's a huge disruption in schedules, a lot of fat-laden, salt-laden foods that kind of set people up for failure. And then I have no scientific basis or study for this, just 23 years of anecdotal evidence, but I think that Valentine's Day is also a huge issue. So people that might have been hanging on by a thread through Super Bowl, when Valentine's Day comes, or this weekend specific, especially for people who have been on complete carb deprivation diets, This is just the final nail in the coffin, because that one piece of sugar or that one piece of chocolate just sets off a carb binge that lasts, well, and then we have Easter, and then it lasts until, oh my God, I can't believe I look like this in a bathing suit, or oh my God, why don't my spring clothes fit? When did this happen? So I'm here tonight to make sure that if you're starting to fall off track, or maybe even if you have fall off track, get back on track now. And if you're starting to fall off track, these 3 tips and these other things I've got for you are designed to get you going, get you back on track, so that way you are looking and feeling amazing when spring clothes come up, and even better when swimsuit season comes. So hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Drop a comment, hit the like button, let me know that you're here. If you're watching this on the replay, drop a comment. I'll be checking it for 48 hours. I want to hear how you guys are doing. If I wanted to just sit and I could write this in a blog post, and I actually have, or send it out in a newsletter, which I will be doing, but I have gotten emails and phone calls over the last couple of months since I've been doing lives more regularly, just saying how much these lives have impacted you. So that's what I want to do. I want to have impact. I want to impact you. I want to interact with the community, find out. Let me know. How are you doing? Are you still with your New Year's resolution? Are you struggling? Have you given up? How do you do during Valentines? Like, do you normally go out for a big heavy meal? Does your significant other, do your friends bring you chocolates? Let me hear. I want to know. So now on to the reason that you've tuned in. These 3 super simple tips. So number 1, it's really important to remember moderation. Moderation is key. A couple chocolates that you pop in your mouth in the middle of a mostly healthy meal isn't going to matter, isn't the reason that you're overweight. A few chocolates popped into your mouth in the middle of a super strict diet that sets off a blood sugar binge that lasts until it's time to start putting on summer clothes, that becomes an issue. So do not completely deprive yourself. That's my tip number 1. And more importantly, don't tell yourself you can't have something because you're on a diet. Valentine's Day is about loving, laughter, friends, appreciating the people who are important to you. Having a few tasty delicacies is not going to ruin your fat loss efforts. Going on a 3-month binge, that's going to be a problem. So moderation is key. Instead of saying, I don't want, just tell, or instead of saying, I can't have, words matter. Tell yourself, I don't want that because I'm not going to feel good, or because it's going to keep me from getting to my goal. And if you really do want it, check out the link above. I've got some amazing recipes that all good quality products, or good quality ingredients. They're not going to set off blood sugar level nightmare like a lot of the processed pre-made things that you might buy. And remember, when you see those sugar-free chocolates and candies lined up in the health food store, sugar-free or diet generally means chemical shitstorm. And I know that's not necessarily PC or professional term to use, but I want you to ingrain it. Those foods are full of chemicals and preservatives, or I should say food-like substances, and ingredients that are no favor to your hormones or to your fat loss efforts. So that's why I took the time to put together those recipes above with all good quality ingredients. You're going to get the taste of chocolate, or I love those strawberry kebabs. And you're going to be able to stay on track towards your goals. So tip number 2, this year, consider dining in. So anybody who knows me knows that I'm not a person who likes to go out and have a huge decadent dinner to celebrate like a birthday or an anniversary. To me, it never really made a whole lot of sense, because if it's something important, I want time to connect with that person or those people. And frankly, having a belly full, bloated, full of bread or pasta or decadent sauces or wine really isn't sexy. So yeah. So instead of going out to dinner, doing the go-to of going out to dinner and having this big, huge, heavy dinner, save some time, save some money, save some calories, and find a good recipe that you can make at home. You can do it as easy or as decadent as you want, but make sure it's a good quality, healthy recipe. And then you guys can spend the time connecting, get a romantic movie, and really just take the time to connect and have a real romantic night. So, and the other third tip is you don't have to give the gift of chocolate or pink heart-shaped sugar cookies. I don't know where it ever came up that chocolate and pink and sugar and food showed love. I mean, I guess because of growing up, oftentimes that's just how a lot of us were raised. But I can guarantee you, if you give a non-food related gift, it's going to be appreciated more than you know, because think about it. Maybe most of the people you know right now are watching what they eat or trying to eat healthy. So, and the go-to non-brainer gift is going to be some chocolates or some food, like something food related, right? So really show that you care and give a gift that's not food related. I'm telling you, I've been doing this for decades, and it's appreciated more than I even came to really realize. So, you know, and you think about that's giving real thought, right? You're appreciating their journey to a fitter, healthier body, and you're giving thought on what to give to them versus calling in a recipe or calling in a reservation to a restaurant or buying, you know, or making even, you know, some pre-made food, you know, that's not going to get them to their goals. So non-food related gifts, these are my favorites. These are some things that I give out on a regular basis. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. So, healthy cookbook. It's one of the most requested pieces of content that I get in every poll, every survey I send out are healthy recipes or healthy desserts. So I can pretty much guarantee you that a healthy cookbook is going to be really well appreciated, because I know that's one of the biggest things that people ask me for as a content creator and as a trainer. And if people you know are trying to live a healthy lifestyle, I am quite sure they're going to appreciate it more than you realize. Another cool thing you could do is take them to an event. So whether it's your significant other or any of your friends that you just want to show the love, if they love movies, opera, ballet, ball games, we've got all of those things available to us right here. There are a ton of gifts that you can get your loved ones or your really good friends that you want to show appreciation to. Another cool thing is, like, I just got this for someone I knew wanted to do a Rugged Maniac race, so I got her the entry for it as a Valentine's gift. So, I mean, there are tons of alternatives out there. Another thing is jewelry or a tool or some little gadget that they've been eyeing. Again, non-food related. It's also showing that you're putting some thought into the things that are important to them, right? Which is kind of the reason for the holiday anyway. And then the last thing, this is one of my favorites personally because I love massages, but a couples massage. Be it man, be it woman. Most people love massages. You combine that with Valentine's Day and getting a couples massage, and it's definitely win-win. So the 3 tips: everything in moderation, use your words. Don't say I can't have that, say I don't want it. Number 2, consider not eating out this year. Get a healthy recipe, make a nice romantic dinner at home, enjoy the night, watch a romantic movie, get a couples massage. Number 3, it doesn't have to be a food-based gift. There are tons of things that you can give that aren't food-related. Cookbook, healthy cookbook, take them to an event, jewelry, tools, gadgets, gift subscription to their favorite thing, couples massage. So yeah, there you have it. Some super simple strategies, 5 non-food related gifts. And I'll be back on Wednesday. If you do decide to go out to dinner for Valentine's Day, I haven't abandoned you. I'll be back Wednesday night at around 8 o'clock with some super simple tips for dining out and keeping on track. And then don't forget to hit the link above. There's no email required, so I can get you on my list and sell you something. I hate that. So click the link above to grab 5 amazing recipes that you can use this week. And yeah, that's about it. If you're checking this on the replay, be sure to drop a comment. Let me know if any of this resonated with you. Let me know if you have questions. I will be checking it for the next 2 days. So have an amazing Sunday, and we'll talk soon. I'll talk in a couple days. Bye.